Having a blended family unit can be challenging, and here with us is relationship expert Kimberly Moffat to give us some tips for tackling the issues when it comes to this kind of family makeup. First of all, Kimberly, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Kimberly, for maybe not everyone realizes what a blended family is, what is the definition of a blended family?
So by definition, a blended family is a relationship where one or more of the spouses have children from a previous relationship. And you think of the classic example of a blended family as the Brady Bunch, but there are lots of modern examples of blended families. And if you look at popular culture today, a good example is Modern Family.
Right.
So of course, Jay and Gloria's relationship is a blended family. And actually some stats show that up to 50% of families today are actually blended. So, and that's US families. So that's a really large stat and shows that just so many of us are in blended families today.
Now, Kimberly, how important is it for you to figure out a way to make time in your relationship and in your new family?
It's really important. And I think oftentimes what happens in blended families is that kids can feel left out, adults can feel left out, and there's a lot of conflict sometimes that happens between kids that are from different marriages. So it's really important that you, as a parent, make time with your own children, make time with the other children, and make time for your spouse. And this is usually best done by scheduling it in and having some kind of agenda where you're really making an effort to spend quality time with each person.
Now, how difficult is it for maybe one of the parents or the parents to figure out, what makes the child that's newly into the relationship makes them special?
Well, I think it's really important to understand why your family is special, and I think a lot of blended families have trouble kind of conglomerating and saying, okay, what makes us right as a family? So I always recommend find out what your roots are and work with that. So for me, I'm not from a blended family, but I am from a multicultural family. And every year for Thanksgiving, we have a turkey and a curry.
Okay.
And so it's about understanding where our heritage is and what makes us unique and special as a family.
I want to come to your Thanksgiving because I like curry and turkey.
Cool.
But why is it important to talk money?
Money is really important, not just in blended families, but in every family. And what happens when you're putting two families together that have had different histories, they've had different priorities. Maybe one family prioritizes football and the other one prioritizes dance competitions or private school. So you have to figure out what's going to be important to this new family and work from there.
Well, Kimberly Moffat, thank you so much for coming in. You have some great advice in any sort of topic that we throw at you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Kimberly Moffat, psychotherapist and relationship expert right here on FiOS1 News.